territorial. Howler monkeys are giving their signal calls here.
Where your mind is.
Mad at each other.
That little black monkey makes all that noise?
Several of them together. It's two troops.
Oh, that's what it is.
Blue team.
No, I see the blue line.
Yeah.
I thought there was monkeys on that side.
There's two groups in here that are marking territories. There's a sloth up there, got a nice smile on her face. Looks like a happy female. I'm all the way back.
Very happy with this.
Yeah, look at how far away this is. Ooh, what a zoom lens, huh? We are in a national park on the Caribbean, in the area of the canal, and we're going into this Fort San Lorenzo now. This is right below the tree with the big guy in it. Here's a Suzuki 185 single stroke off-road, on-road utility bike. There was some jump training they did here many years ago. It's all deteriorating now for Army military, U.S. military, some kind of a bunker station. They did jungle training on this for the astronauts. We saw some signs. Some targets they had for pop-up training. They had some cards that they were shooting at here, trying to get the ace of spades and stuff. Must have just been a storage shack for this bunker area. I'm taking this right now. What are you seeing here?
Yeah, they're flying in.
What are you seeing? Describe it. Describe what you're saying.
The wasps are flying in there.
Good. Okay.
Don't disturb them because they get annoyed.
So, this was a fort built in 1597. We're at the mouth of the Chagres River. Captain Morgan was here doing his thing, and Vernon was here. And during World War II, there was an army installation here. They got the old cannons from ancient times, and this is the Chagres River. This is the mouth of the Chagres River here.
Good. Done.
What is this, Volka?
Ooh, this is a moat. This is a bridge I'm standing on, obviously. And this was the moat around the fort. And up there are those nests of these birds, and I just read them up there. Way up there, look at this. And it has a long name, this bird.
So is that a nest, or
It's a nest.
is it hanging bags?
It's a nest.
Some kind of a nest that
And you
Volka
can
knows.
take it later. There's a sign right by the...
Okay, this is the moat facing the ocean, towards the ocean, with tunnels underneath the fort, gun emplacements, turrets. They could put their machine guns up in here. Volka's walking through the captain's guard station. And they had pirates here, lots of pirates. Captain Morgan was here, a guy named Anton was here, creating havoc. Of course, Morgan, English, British, Scotch guy, had the okay of the Queen to do his stuff. Okay, I've just came out of the tunnel of the fortress, looking around at the beautiful scenery. That is the Caribbean we're looking at. They keep referring to it as the Atlantic for some reason. Shot in here? Was that a zoomer?
I do have a zoom.
Now here comes Gail. Well, Gail walked fast. Wow. She just came through the tunnel, you know, the rampway. These some of our bus ladies. We took the bus. Interesting piece of trivia here about this Admiral Edward Vernon, who is considered a pirate here in Spanish history, but he was in conjunction with the British, and Admiral Vernon landed in 120 men to take possession of the fort and take the Spanish garrison prisoners. Mount Vernon, George Washington's home, was named after Admiral Vernon. Might have been a relative of his. So here we are on the Caribbean. Folk is walking down to a shady spot. And here is Henry Morgan's duty at the fort of San Lorenzo. He was considered a pirate by the Spanish and a hero by the British.
Back there.
That's an abandoned sailboat sitting in the sand. Not too bad shape. I'm going to go up further. And that's not in too bad shape either. That's in the sand, on the sandbar. So this was just probably high waves. Maybe the flood took it away from wherever it was moored, in a marina somewhere. Wasn't tied down. And this is the Chagres River, so it just came down the Chagres River, hit the ocean, and went. This is the Gatun this is the Gatun Dam, and hydroelectric power built in 1917. 17 gates. This is an earthen, it was the largest earth dam in the world when it was built. We're looking at the Chagres River. They dammed up the Chagres River to create Gatun Lake, a 50 square mile lake or so. We're crossing over a walkway here and looking at the Chagres River, which flows down to the Fort San Lorenzo that we just came from. Bus is going over this one vehicle bridge. We've got 21 people walking across it. Be the 26 million gallons of water that comes out every time the boat goes through. They don't put it back in the lake. We're looking from the Spoka. We stayed on the bus. The Chagres River, they just had some 200-year floods here, washed away a lot of that banks of the river. That's the hydroelectric plant, and that's the water that's running through the hydroelectric plant after it's made electricity.
Exactly.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Any traffic through. My partner, they had an OIT group, they had a chance to go, they sneak in and they got to this area. That day, 17 hours of water, 14 gates opening, they spilled enough water that could have been used for just in 17 hours. We had so much water, third time in canal history, that they had to close it. And imagine the Chagres River at Gamboa, okay, where it means that was overflow of water going there, vegetation, barks, everything coming into the canal, blocking the canal. It was, first time in history it has been closed for that particular case. Because there's a dam, you guys went to the Alajuela Lake further up, that controls the river normally. But then there was so much water going in, and that dam was clear, the wind just hits them. Green light, get your cameras out. I'm gonna cross that swing bridge again.
Going across the swing bridge. Here's the gates we're going to see again.
Don't worry, Miguel will get us through.
The water is now being emptied out of the lock behind us, and it goes to the sea. 26 million gallons every time the lock is emptied out to the ocean.
Look at that, 26 million gallons of water being. So this side is 26 and this side, that's 52 million gallons of water right
52 million gallons going out of these two sides, two locks. Amazing amount of water.
Yeah, it is not good. Rivers will be flowing out to the ocean anyway, right? So what Panama is doing, the Panama Canal, is holding the water and administrating it before it goes out. Keep the management around the watersheds alive, and we get water shortness. they're
The
ready
new
for us.
locks going in, the new
Are we hungry? You're not hungry.
width for the new big giant ships. Be open in about 2 or 3 years. Pouring all this concrete. Here's our menu for lunch: squash soup.
We saw one time an order on that little house. Something we call arroz con pollo, which is rice with chicken, not rice and chicken. Rice with chicken. It's like a paella, with chicken instead.
Paella, okay. Okay, for Miguel.
Yeah, if you want those of us that have muddy shoes.
We're on the outside of the Tiger Island.
And why are they called the Tiger Islands?
Because I thought there were tigers here, which were the monkeys.
The howlers. They were the howlers, and I thought they were tigers howling in the original Spanish.
Wild animals.
Yeah. We're out on Gatun Lake, cruising around for an hour just to see what the floods did. See some wildlife. We just saw an osprey carrying a fish. An egret just took off. Kite? What did you call that? There's a snail kite in the tree.
The eggs.
Okay, and what is that, Volker? Talking to the microphone.
Those are snail eggs.
Yeah. You're in the shadows again.
Recording egg.
So these are snail eggs. They grow up to be snails. And the snail kite's going to eat the snail egg. Spider monkey running around there. Where'd he go? There he is. Spider monkey. Long brown tail. Jumping around. Whoa, what is the boat guy doing here? He is running, he's getting fruit.
He's going to throw something down.
He's going to throw coconut on us in a minute. Spider monkey flying through the trees. He's scared. There's the other boat. Got 11 people in it. We got 10 passengers here. That's that, what do they call it?
Something kite.
Okay.
Something kite.
Is that a male or a female?
No, it's an adult. Male and female don't have too much difference in this case, but it's an immature, the one on the left.
He's immature.
So a teenager.
That's another snail kite? What? No. Kite? Beautiful bird. Do that again. Get up and do that again. Throw a leg around the pole.
Are you filming or not?
Yeah, I am filming.
15 times.
No, throw a leg. Throw a leg around it.
Put your beers here.
Put your beers here.
Okay. Good. Good. Are you? What are you doing? I just wanted to get the dining room and a feeling for our table here. Green
Having
salad.
pasta tonight, so it's
Oh yeah,
frutti
pasta.
di mare or chicken and mushroom. And for dessert,
Wheat de
we
mer.
have a 3 milk cake or tres leches.
This is typical.
Finally get my.
We just had a birthday party. There's the ice cream dessert coming out. Oh, we used up this last minute here. Was your meal good? No. How was your frozen margarita or whatever it was? Was it strawberries he finally gave you? Okay.
You know what happens? Yeah, every country has the nice and the ugly ones. And it's a very simple thing. The advertising company.
Here is Mel and his
I'm
wife.
talking movies.
Here's the birthday girl and Bud,
It works in a simple way.
North Carolina lady.
What is bad, what is bloody, what is
35%, right? So we have,
that mean that they have to row the whole canal?
yes, we practice with the kayaking. So we're gonna do the Viking style, you know. Station. Yep. Tomorrow the sunrise is at 6:39.
Again? I mean, 2 days before it was like that, mostly 6:37.
Coffee, and we're gonna be out there, well, bird watching. Alright? Yeah, we have breakfast at 7:30.
Hey!
Bravo, bravo! Good job, yeah.
Our chef.
Thank you. Very good.
Gracias. Muchas gracias.
8 and 8:30. Now, even he might come earlier than that. Okay, we don't know that for sure. We don't know what the canal schedule is tomorrow. But the first 2 hours or 3 hours of the transit tomorrow, it's sailing through Gatun Lake and then the Gatun Cat. Yeah, there's a lot to see. Beautiful scenery. We're going to see some of the expansion out there, but it's basically sailing through. Okay, so if the pilot comes, we start moving. Don't worry.